I'm Erin Martin from the Lexus Central area, and today we have a special edition video for you. We have collaborated with the other Lexus sales training areas to bring you what makes an RZ different and maybe some things you can point out on your RZ deliveries.
Hi, I'm Ellen Jude. Make sure you stay to the end of the video as we will be going over some very important survey questions that all of your RZ guests will be receiving.
And so let's kick it off. From the Western area, we have Tim that's going to go over some of the exterior things we find on the RZ.
Hey everybody, Tim Morris here from the Lexus Western area office, and we're going to talk to you today about some of the styling cues on the RZ 450e. Taking a look at the side profile, it has the spindle styling taken back to our heritage, and also the lines have torque and give a sense of movement even when it's standing still. The roof line here is very low, even though me at 6'7", I can fit in this car in the rear seat, not a problem. Moving on back to the rear end of the vehicle, these are called vortex generators. They help with inline stability, reducing the drag on the vehicle. These are taken from Formula One technology. Once again, better inline stability. As we move down and we look at the tires, there are two different sets of tires that we have. A tire for a 20-inch wheel, it's a summer tire, as well as an all-season 18-inch. Both tires are not run flats. We do not have a spare tire. Ride quality is key. These are staggered, so no reason to rotate the tires, but the ride quality is truly exceptional. Coming on around to the back, you'll look and see the slope of the rear window. No windshield wiper is needed at all because of the airflow management. When it's raining, you have great visibility because of the design and the aerodynamics. So opening up the rear, it's as easy as that, or you can use the kick sensor. Plenty of rear cargo space. Underneath the trunk is an additional space to put your belongings or to find the charging cable that comes standard with every 450e. On the side right here, you also have the tire repair kit. A compressor right there for an emergency. So with that, great exterior features, beautiful trunk space. Cool thing, one other thing, on the RZ 450e, you have this button to the right with a lock on it. You can press it, you can escape, and the door closes. With that, we're sending it back to you with the central area.
Thanks, Tim, for that. So if you're looking for a video on how to charge the vehicle, level 1, level 2, level 3, you can find that on the Lexus Central Area YouTube channel and also on Lexus Learn. But now for the interior, we are handing it off to the Eastern area.
Hello, my name is Bruce Farrell and I'm here with LEA to show you the interior of the RZ. First, we'll notice the dial type selector. You put your foot on the brake, press down and turn to the left to go into reverse, and press down to go turn to the right to go and drive. And then to go into park, we press the P here. Now in this car, we have something called regenerative braking. Here on the shifters, you'll notice these are called the regenerative braking force selectors. You press the minus on the left to get more regenerative braking, and then the plus on the right to get less regenerative braking. Now in this vehicle, we have an ambient sound that mimics the sound of an engine, since we're an electric vehicle and there is no engine. So if you look here, we're going to go to settings, we're going to go to vehicle customization here, then we're going to go all the way down to utility, and we're going to click active sound control. And here we can change the sound to be a lot louder or a lot quieter or even off.
So this corresponds directly to some of the creature comforts we get into the RZ. The first one being the radiant heating feature. So radiant heating is typically where in another car where you're used to getting heated seats on your back and your lower extremities. Radiant heating actually gives you heating on a full body effect. Obviously here on the front and passenger sides is where the steering wheel and the glove box would be. So in lieu of having a glove box, we have done something creative by creating an underpass storage so that you have storage where the glove box would be. From there, we talk directly about our panorama glass roof. So our panorama glass roof is a roof that has two different features. You can have it in the opaque setting like it is now, where it blocks you from the harmful UV ray, or the other option is transparent, where you can see, obviously, right outside of your panoramic glass roof. Further adding to some of those creature comforts, such as our dynamic sky and panoramic roof, we also have shadow illumination. Shadow illumination uses projection lighting to create a decorative pattern on the door trim that changes as the doors are opened and closed, adding new flair to the interior space and is standard on every single RZ.
Thank you, Eastern area. So many new things on the inside of the vehicle. And now we're going to move to our southern partners. Rob is going to handle what's underneath the hood. So the differences between an internal combustion engine and a BEV for us here at Lexus, we just want to make sure that you're comfortable when a guest opens up the hood and asks what is what. Take it away, Rob.
Hello everyone. Just want to spend a couple minutes with you here going over what is underneath the hood of the RZ450e. Now, not that many of our guests probably would be looking under here, but potentially could see that happen because most people are probably looking for a frunk. Well, the RZ450e does not have a frunk, but we do have a very deep well at the back of the vehicle. When you raise the tailgate and underneath the load floor, you'll see that there's a very deep well. But let's point out a couple of quick things here underneath the hood. As again, our chief engineer wanted this to be a Lexus first and a BEV second. So just want to point that out, but a couple things just to kind of make everyone aware of. So you'll see here this pink coolant in a reservoir, clear reservoir here. Number one, that's actually the cabin heater coolant reservoir. So should anyone want to know maybe what that is. And then as I move and pan over here, you'll see here another reservoir that's clear, but it has a number 3 on it. You'll see here there's a orange coolant here. That's actually for the battery / inverter coolant reservoir. So that's what that is. So, and you'll also notice there's a bolt here. So they really don't want anyone to open this or get into it. So for that reason, it made it very difficult in order for someone to do that with that bolt there. And I'll go to the third reservoir over here. You'll see here behind there our 12-volt battery. We also have the brake fluid here as well, with also there's usually a minimum and a maximum in terms of that. So look at here is the washer fluid, right? Depends upon maybe the conditions that you're in. This one would be very easily and acceptable to service. So there is, just says on here, washer fluid only. So that's clearly marked here. That would be the other one, and really the only one that maybe a guest might want to actually look at and or fill up. The only other thing really to point out underneath here is the relay and the fuse is right up here at the front. Everything else really looks pretty familiar with most other items that you typically see underneath the hood, minus a couple things here on the RZ. So I did just mention there's a 12-volt battery. Should this 12-volt battery drain completely, the vehicle will not be able to start, so just want to point that out. But we don't have a traditional internal combustion engine here. We do have our front e-axle, so we do have the inverter converter and the power control unit up here up top with the orange wiring that goes to that. But that's really kind of the main things I want to point out here. Hope that helps, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Rob, and thanks to everyone. Great job. Next, the survey. When delivering an RZ, it is very important that you cover the 3 charging levels: level 1 AC, level 2 AC, and level 3 DC. Additionally, please make sure to discuss the partnership with ChargePoint and Qmerit, the Lexus app features related to charging your vehicle, the warranty and maintenance guide for your vehicle, and the Lexus Reserve program.
Thanks, Helen, for that. That is great information. We hope that this has been of value to you, so thanks for watching.